This has been a day for the record books. It was colder in parts of the American Midwest today than it was at the South Pole. The Arctic assault claimed at least 8 lives and disrupted planes, trains, automobiles, and just about everything else. Visions of a frozen world. A wall of steam rose off Lake Michigan in Chicago this morning. Rivers in the Windy City and Detroit froze to sheets of ice. And in Milwaukee, sub-zero readouts at a landmark clock tower were topped by flags standing at attention in winds that sent chills down to minus 43. Human skin can freeze within 15 minutes in minus 25, as Michigan's governor warned today.
It's not just the person who's risking it by getting outside. It is other people that are first responders who may have to show up on the scene. And so it's important that people understand the magnitude of the issue.
All across the Midwest, wind chills hit record lows today, from 70 below in parts of Minnesota to 57 below in northern Illinois to 40 below in Michigan. Hundreds of schools and businesses closed. Homeless shelters from Minnesota to Michigan filled up with people seeking refuge, including one native of Hawaii.
That wind chill out there is not even a joke. It's not. I feel sorry for anybody who has to stay outside.
Officials in Chicago even turned buses into mobile warming centers.
If somebody's there that does not want to come to a city facility, again, the city will come to you and they can come on the bus and warm themselves up.
The cold took its toll in other ways as well. More than 1,600 flights from Chicago's airports were canceled, and Amtrak stopped all trains in and out of the city. Minnesota pulled snowplows off the road in some places, saying drivers could freeze to death if their plows broke down. And the U.S. Postal Service suspended some or all delivery in 10 states. But some people had to brave the brutal conditions regardless. Firefighters in Hammond, Indiana, battled a house fire in wind chills of minus 50. And power crews tended to damaged and downed lines.
It's way too cold outside.
Others got creative, as in this Facebook animation from a school superintendent in South Dakota.
I'm not a corn dog. I'm a hot dog. You cannot have school. It's too cold outside.
But never too cold, apparently, for the Arrowhead 135 endurance race in northeastern Minnesota. 13 hardy souls finished the 3-day bike, ski, and run today. 3 days.